Hi, Mom. I'm sorry I couldn't hang out with you today. I really wanted to. I know this day you may have mixed feelings about it, but I want to set any of those mixed feelings straight if they still are around. So, I will let you know that I have nothing planned for this video. I'm just winging it. Hopefully it's not too obvious. It's hard for me to express just how much you mean to me. Like, you are the reason I am here. And that means a lot of things. You're the reason I exist, for one thing, and props to you, because that shit ain't fun. I mean, I can imagine. I haven't had a child, so good job. Another thing is that I, have watched you, and I continue to watch you, and you did a good job of being watched. Like, having grown up, at least to, 20, almost 21, I can imagine that it would be difficult at times to, maintain a filter in certain situations. But that's important for little kids and even bigger kids. And so you did good with that. And I know that sounds kind of vague, but really I feel like I am the person I am today because of you. And I can only imagine, not in a good way, what I would be like if I hadn't had you the whole time that I did. And I really, really, really appreciate you, and it means a lot. And I am totally being vague right now, probably because I am on the internet and not maybe being extremely personal. So I'm gonna be more specific. When I was in 7th grade, I was probably at the worst. As far as my emotional development goes, I was probably the least stable, I guess. And I just mean there was definitely, that was a dangerous time. If bad things had happened, then I would probably have been a pretty different person today. But luckily, you know me, and you knew me, and you knew what I needed. And what I needed in 7th grade was to be taught not to worry so much about the rules. Okay, so for those who might be watching who aren't my mom, I was with this girl and we went outside for lunch because there's like a recess during lunch when you're in middle school. And so we went outside and then we realized it's cold as hell. So we want to go back inside, and the vice principal was outside and he said, "That's against the rules. You can't go inside after coming outside. You have to stay in the same place every time you go out to lunch because that's the rules. So you have to stay." And we were not happy about that. The girl, there's a bug flying around my room. She told him we had to pee really bad, and he still wouldn't let us. And then, while he wasn't looking, we ran inside. And then, in my last class of the day, I received a pink envelope paper folded. I think it was just a folded piece of paper. But my teacher passed it to me, and she was like, "Oh, what did you do?" or some sassy remarks. She was kind of a bitch. But anyway, I saw that, and I'd never gotten in trouble at all ever before, and so I opened it up, and it was an in-school suspension. I had to excuse myself from the classroom. I left the classroom. I went to the bathroom. I held it in my hands and I cried. It was so sad. I was so sad. And I was so embarrassed. And I was so scared of what you were going to do. Mom, referring to you again, of course. And I composed myself, went back to class. I went home after school, and I was so horrified. You got home. You came home, and I couldn't even hold it in. I just, I gave it to you. And you looked at it, and you just started laughing. And I was dumbfounded. And then you said, if you're doing something you're not supposed to, don't get caught. So that was like really important to me. And that was really important it was really important moving forward from that moment for me to just, be okay with life. Because life isn't perfect, and I'm not perfect. You can't make anything perfect. It's never perfect. That is, I guess mathematically you could make something perfect, but we're gonna avoid that topic. Point is, I have my own shit, but you helped me clean it up. At one point, literally. So thank you for that too. I know that's not fun. It's hot in here. I keep wiping my face. I'm sorry. Something else I really appreciate about you is that You are perhaps one of the only people that has never lost faith in me. With my educational choices and career paths and all that shit. Like, I'm terrified of what I'm gonna do after I graduate but you always believe in me. And when I said I was afraid of where I'm gonna find a job, if I'm going to find a job, what I'm gonna do, you said it's not a matter of if you're gonna work, it's a matter of where. And that really meant a lot. I love you so much, Mom. You're the best person I know. And I want to be half as good a mom as you. Because that would make me a good mom. And I really want you to finish writing your book. Your parenting book. Because that there couldn't be a better book to use when I have my own children. So now it's real. And this is like one of the scariest things I've done. Because I'm still going. I love you. And I really wish that I could have hung out with you today, but I hope that this works. And anyway, I hope this... I'm probably gonna cut that out. Anyway, I love you so much, and I hope you had a good day today, because you deserve to have a good Mother's Day every day. Every single day. Because you're my mom every single day. And I couldn't ask for a better one. I don't think anyone better exists or ever will.